Hey everyone, it's Deja from CrochetEverAfter.com. Today I'm going to show you how to change color when you're working with double crochet. So no matter if you're working in the round or in rows, it's going to be the same process. It's very simple to do, and this is going to give you a clean color change where you'll have two distinct stitches of color. So what we do is we work up to the very last stitch, or the stitch before the very last stitch of our color A, or CA as it's usually written in patterns, and then we start to work our last stitch of that color. So we yarn over, insert our hook in, pull up a loop. We're going to work the first two loops off, and then we're going to stop. So this is technically the last step of your double crochet. This is where you would yarn over and pull through to finish off the double crochet. But instead of yarning over, what we're going to do is grab our new color. So this is going to be CB, or color B. I've got a purple here. And it's super simple. All we're going to do is lay the yarn over our hook. Make sure you have enough tail to weave in your ends. Just hold on to it so it doesn't fall off, and pull it through to finish off the stitch. Now you'll notice this stitch looks a lot bigger than the rest. That's just because of the pulling on the loops. You can just tug on your blue tail and it's going to pull it back down to size. But you'll notice that the blue is completely blue. There is no purple showing up. Let me work this next stitch in purple. And then I'll explain why it's all blue and no purple showing up. So if I wanted to change back to blue, I would again work up to my last stitch, insert my hook, pull up a loop, pull through the first two, and then if you notice, when I pull through the blue, I have these two purple loops on my hook. So this first one here, closest to my handle, is going to be this top stitch here. It's going to lay over and be the top stitch of my stitch. This second loop is this little loop right here. So you have these two that you can see matching, then we have this one loop here. So this creates our entire stitch. This blue does not form any part of that stitch. So if I want to change colors back, I just put the yarn on my hook and pull through, and then I have that clean purple. And that's the same on the back too. Let me do a stitch in blue so it'll kind of anchor it. And if you look at the back, you'll see that it's all blue here. This is just the tail from pulling across. Let me get rid of that so you can see how the colors look without the change. So if I do purple and blue, you'll see that both of these are purple right where I changed. I have my ends, so I just need to weave those in and it'll help pull those back to size. So make sure you keep your ends in the colors that you're working your stitches. But it's super easy to do these color changes. All you do is just remember to work up to this very last part of your stitch, grab your new color. Normally it's not going to be attached to your project, but it could be if you're working like tapestry or something, then you might have the color still on your project. So either way, and then just start working your next stitch. And there you have clean color changes in double crochet. So if you have any questions, leave them below, and thank you for watching.